Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Let's manifest more tranquility. So it's been a really fantastic year here at Ho in 2020. I mean, I know the rest of the world's out there suffering, and I've done my own suffering, but as far as Wednesdays go, it's been fantastic. As far as manifesting more good stuff, or at least giving us the space to talk about manifesting more stuff, putting forth the intentions to manifest more good stuff, it's been fantastic. Okay, we've done a fantastic job manifesting more stuff, good stuff. So today we're going to manifest more tranquility. And I'm going to try not to laugh at that because do you want me to tell you about my tranquil morning? Oh my gosh. Well, I literally just closed my thumb in the lower produce drawer, and it busted up my cuticle hymen. I don't know what else to call that. My thumb's actually bleeding a little bit. So, I'm like here, I'm trying to be I'm in my peaceful place. We have a Soul Trees Oracle card on the table today. We only have 3 cards. The Soul Trees says tranquility, literally a one-liner in the little pamphlet. A time for peace and serenity. So what is tranquility? A time for peace and serenity. So I'm doing my best, even though I'm like closing drawers on my thumb. Like, I never did that, and then it like sort of like bang bang bang, and like it's hard plastic. Yeah, I'm bleeding and it hurt, and I got through the pain. I was like, oh, I think it could be hurting right now, but I'm not going to pay attention to it even though it was totally hurting. Then I was like, good, the pain went away, and then the blood came. I was like, what the heck? So it's just a little bit, and I'm just going to leave it there because it's going to look cool later and let it clot up or whatever it wants to do. But anyways, and I just had to laugh because the Daniel Scranton channeling this morning that I read was something to the extent of full extraterrestrial contact, whatever. But in it, there was 2 funny parts to me, and one of the funny parts was the 9D Arcturian Council described us as our bodies, and it was saying your dense and somewhat fragile bodies. You'd have to listen to it to see what context that was in. But so I was already sort of laughing in my head about being dense and fragile. And then I like hurt myself. I was like, oh, dense and fragile. I get it now. So that made me laugh. And then the other part that made me laugh was they made a analogy reference, and I don't know how I read it without laughing, because now that I think about it, it's hilarious. They were saying that after you awaken, you can't go back. You can't regress. You can't go back after you've woken up on your spiritual journey and everything. And they said you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. So yeah, if you're awake and aware, you cannot put that toothpaste back in the tube. It just, I don't know, now it's funny that I read it with a straight face, and it did not even crack me up when I was reading it because I'm in the zone and I can just read whatever. But now that I think about it, that was kind of funny. All right, so anyways, tranquility. So even though there's like stuff to be done, there's thumbs to be injured, I still need to take this space of peace. And what did it say? Serenity. So tranquility and serenity. I would say you could probably switch up those words. Did we do serenity? I can't remember what we've done and what we haven't done. Yeah, we did serenity when we had our 37th herb of the week, lavender. So we did serenity. I don't know how this is going to be any different. I think the main difference is it's going to be shorter because I could only find 3 cards with the word tranquility, even though it's a great word. I mean, I love words with the letter Q in them. When you keep trying to wake people up, but they're just... All right, anyways, it was a cool reading today about extraterrestrials because yesterday, my daughter's birthday, I had a birthday party. I had my friend over, and one of the conversations that her and I had was she definitely remembers being, I guess, abducted or on a spaceship, and she said half the people were wearing military clothes and then half the people were grays people, you know, extraterrestrials. Everybody's a person, everybody's a people, you guys. So anyway, she was telling me all about that, and what was really interesting about it was her husband had the same quote dream, but he just thought it was a dream. Like, he literally was there too, and he remembered, but he thought it was just a weird dream. And, you know, because he's a drunk and he's pretty asleep, he just thought, wow, that's amazing, we had the same dream. Like, but they both suddenly woke up from this same quote dream, sitting upright in their bed, like talking but not remembering even what they were saying. Anyways, it was a cool story that she was sharing. And then it was just funny that the channeling today was specifically about extraterrestrials because, you know, just yesterday we were talking about it. So synchronicities like that are very interesting. I had another synchronicity with me and you and Ho. So yesterday what did we do? Tarot Tuesday. We got a message from Mother Earth, which was really sweet, wasn't it? I thought that was cool. So then last night, I thought, okay, I'm going to chill. I'm going to find my tranquility with Solara and Ra. And I seen that she was having a live stream earlier, and I was like, well, I'll have to watch the replay. So anyways, I watched the replay. She takes us into meditation. Our Herb of the Week, Skullcap, was happy about that, like a visualization meditation. There's all types of ways to meditate. And it was just like her basic one, you know, like activating the higher heart. You tap 3 times on your chest and like things like that. But then like at the end, I kind of spaced out a little bit. And then I think she like put us in like our light bodies and like a Merkaba. And then, okay, here's what my point is. Then, okay, so we're doing all this weird woo-woo stuff, and that's cool because that's what I expected. Well, then doesn't she bring in Mother Earth energy? And she wants us, you know, to bring this light down through our crown and then send it down into the heart of Gaia. And she said, and it was so cute, that like anytime we're outside and we really consciously connect with the Earth Mother, like we're in that moment and we're going to consciously connect with her. It's like in that connection, what happens is, so like you're outside and you're like, oh my God, this place is beautiful. I love you, Gaia. And you take a deep breath and you're going to send her this loving energy. It's like taking a Polaroid picture, snap, and that Polaroid picture of that now moment gets sent to the consciousness of Gaia down through your feet, down into her crystalline core. And it's like she just loves it. And so wasn't that kind of cool that like we were having a moment with Mother Earth yesterday, and then my little personal synchronicity to find her in a meditation like that, because she's not always there with that crew, but she was there last night. I guess just because I like to live that way. I love to live with synchronicities. I love to see things that I've just mentioned. I love that, like I said, we had a conversation yesterday about extraterrestrial contact, full contact, getting to ride on spaceships. It's absolutely possible if you'd like that. And bam, today the Arcturians are talking about it. So would I ride on a spaceship? I guess if it was just for like a few days and they could promise that they would bring me back to the same time. Yeah, I would still want to come back like when my kids were kids. Like as long as there's like no chance of me being like, all right, I'm gonna go away for the weekend and I come back and my kids are like in their 30s, like that would piss me off. But if that's not gonna happen, then yes, I would take a cruise around the galaxy with my motion sickness patch. Do I have to take that? You know, on second thought, like, how about I just host here? I'm more of a Taurus homebody. Like, I'll bake some bread. We can have some extraterrestrial company over. Maybe, like, us hang out here at first. I think that's probably more my style. Unless it's just, like I said, like a quick spin, but not spinning. Okay? Let there be no spinning. Yes, I'm certainly on the list. Okay, so, tranquility. I'm trying to have it. I'm trying not to get revved up. I'm trying to maintain this intention with you today to manifest more peace and serenity. Now, just a little side note. Just put your forehead in your hand and just shake your head with me because this is ridiculous. Okay, so yesterday, my daughter does have the birthday. I knew my mom was going to get her some paint and canvases, and I thought, Mom, that's a great gift, okay, like perfect. Well, doesn't my mom bring a couple extra gifts that were obviously re-gifts or just shit that she found in her closet? Like, Mom, like the paint would have been enough, right? But I was like, okay, that's cute. Like, where did you find this Precious Moments figurine? I hate those things, by the way. I don't know. Precious, you know what I'm talking about? The big old dopey puppy eyes kids. Do you know what I'm talking about? Precious Moments. My sister used to like this. So I'm assuming that like my mom found this in the closet. I have no idea. Okay, whatever. She gets her that. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And so anyways, and also my mom gets her this little silver I gotta lick the blood off my thumb. Hold on. It's just not very much, but enough that like I should lick myself. Okay. Then she also gets her this little silver locket. And then we'll manifest more tranquility after this. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Like, wonder where that came from, whatever. Same closets, different drawer. Okay, fine. Whatever, Sadie. Just let people give. I'm going to re-gift some Christmas things. Like my one neighbor, I'm going to give her a book. My friend yesterday, I gave her a gift. It was 2 books that I didn't want. Brand new. I flipped through them. One was A Witch Alone and one was Wild Witch. They were cute, but they just weren't for me. So I passed them on to her. All right, so anyways, I have nothing against regifting at all. So I wake up this morning and my son goes, look on my desk. I was like, why? Why would I look on your desk? You know, he's like, look on my desk. I was like, why? He's like, wait to see what was in Marley's necklace box. And I was like, oh, what? Like I was thinking something like a centipede, like, cause it was probably like old, like something dead. Like that's what I was thinking. And he's like, look on my desk. I'm like, what is it? Like, don't play this game with me. Here, there were 2 condoms in, like, you know how you open up the little jewelry box, like it cranks open and there you see the necklace? Well, you pull it out and, you know, then there's the cord chain underneath, you know, like there's like a little, it's a good place to hide your weed, kids. All right, and apparently your condoms too. Anyways, there's 2 condoms in there. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So now I got to make the decision to even tell my mom or not. Like, Mom, where the fuck did you get this necklace? And you know what was even funnier? They were like gag condoms. Okay, that's not even funny. They were like a joke condom, like a gag joke, like promotional condoms. They were like Big Ben, like Steelers. Like, and so to look at it, it looked like it was a big thing of matches, like that kind of, there was cardboard on it, black and yellow, Steelers, Big Ben joke, I don't know. And then, yeah, inside was a condom that expired in, I think it was like 2013 or something. So anyways, I will have to tell my mom. She'll laugh, but I don't want her to feel bad. But then also, I don't want her to keep on giving my children condoms and necklaces that she didn't inspect. So anyways, there's more to this story. I'll keep you posted. So this was my morning, you guys. Yeah, me reading extraterrestrial funnies, me slamming my thumb in the produce drawer, and yeah, getting notified that my 12-year-old daughter almost got introduced to what a condom was on her birthday because my mom was a regift in full. All right, so anyways, deep breath. All said, all good, all whatever, you still gotta return to your place of tranquility. It's like you can be excited and agitated, maybe. You can be hurt, you can be in pain. Return back to tranquility. You can be what the fuck. Return back to tranquility. Keep returning again and again and again to that place of peace and serenity. So I love this tree. It's aqua and blue, like ocean waters. And Solara Ann Ra mentioned that in her meditation too. That color, those blues and greens, put us at peace for a reason. We're connected to the ocean. We love it, you know. Those colors take us home to our hearts in a way. Tranquility. So it's like, I know, it's like we got funny stories, we can laugh, we can hoot, we can holler, trust me. But then we also need to manifest more tranquility in our lives, no matter what condoms are hiding in the jewelry box. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our herb of the week, skullcap. May they light up your life. I allow meditation to calm my mind. With a peaceful heart, I am open to the inspirations that flow within me. I am in the moment. I stay present. I believe in myself. I inspire everyone with my faith. I allow meditation to calm my mind. With a peaceful heart, I am open to the inspirations that flow within me. I am in the moment. I stay present. I believe in myself. I inspire everyone with my faith. And so it is. Yes, good affirmations from our Herb of the Week skullcap. The only thing I don't love about the affirmation minute is it's so loud when it busts in there, and there's nothing I can do about that. If you've ever wondered, why the hell doesn't she turn that down a notch? I actually cannot. I don't really have that much control over my podcast as much as you think. I don't have a volume button. It just says add music, and I'm like, sure, and then it's just the volume that it is. So I apologize. I know. Here we are trying to manifest more tranquility, and I'm busting in here with some dirt bike lovers. I think that's what it's actually called, dirt bike lovers music that scares you sometimes. I know, but it needs to wake you up sometimes. But sometimes it's too loud, and sometimes it hurts your ears, and I'm sorry. Okay. All right, anyways. Just expressing my own criticism towards the production of this half-ass hoe podcast. All right, so I just got a text message from Ladies Night. Hey, we on for tomorrow night? She's making fritters with Bam Bam sauce and an alcoholic drink called a Woo Woo. But then she also said, remember, I am around the COVID and are at your own risk. Well, I just saw her Sunday. I mean, Bam Bam sauce and a Woo Woo. How am I going to say no? All right. Tranquility. So we have our Enchanted Blossoms dragon butterfly, and then we have one of my favorite herbs, red clover. Red clover from the Soulflower Plant Spirit deck by Lisa Estabrook. So we've got red clover, and on the Enchanted Blossoms we have a plant. Wait, which is the plant, which is the butterfly? It says stone crop and then Apollo. So I think Apollo is the name of the butterfly. It's black and white with these red circles. Oh, cool. And I think, yeah, stone crop. Yeah, stone crop is the sedum type of flower, I think. Let me look in the book and see if I'm right. Tranquility. Last week we did thoughtfulness. Hopefully we're all more thoughtful now. This week we're going to manifest more tranquility. And then we have 2 weeks left in 2020. And we're going to manifest truth and end with wisdom. And then I'll see all you bitches in 2021. Okay, where we're going to power up. We're not going to manifest any more nice stuff. We already got it all. We don't need anything else. We're going to power up a few areas of our life. Okay, triple power-ups in 2021. Something to look forward to. Something to look forward to for the next 20 minutes is manifesting more tranquility. Yes, the flower is a stone crop. It is a sedum. And the butterfly is Apollo. So, stone crop, and there's probably a couple of you that knew that. Stone crop is a family of around 470 succulents that bloom in a huge array of colors and shapes. Sedum was eaten raw, fermented, and as a medicine by the First Nations people of British Columbia. So you can eat sedum. I didn't know that. The flavors vary, but like, is this like purslane too? Like in a lot of ways, like what it? Okay, let's see. The flavors vary almost as much as its flowers do. Okay, so that's all it's going to give us, I guess. Interesting. They are popular in ornamental gardens as they require little attention. They're drought tolerant and they can have a long blooming season unless you eat them. As a bonus, most stone crops attract butterflies and bird life. Sedum is often planted instead of grass as it is adaptable and grows in shallow soils. It has proven to be an excellent addition to planted roofs, and is currently adding tranquility and environmental benefits to office buildings across the globe. So look up stone crop, look up sedum, and learn more about that. Maybe this morning as you just do something like that, to just have a tranquil, peaceful serenity moments, learn about something, read about something. Now, if you're not experiencing any amount of tranquility in your life, I mean, I hope you are, but if you're not, it is time to reevaluate your surroundings and see if you can make a space that is tranquil and relaxing. So sometimes it's hard for us to find that place of peace and serenity because our lives are crazy and our spaces are crazy. Maybe clear out items that may create negative feelings and bring in more that you find joy in. Like right now when I go out to the sunroom, I'm just looking, yep, I don't like what's going on out there. There's 6 Rubbermaid totes full of Christmas crap. And hopefully my girl's dad will bring them a tree on Friday like he said he would. Fingers crossed for that, so then we can decorate it and then get these totes out of here. So it's like if you walk into a room and you've got boxes stacked, you've got stuff falling off of shelves, clutter everywhere, how can you go in there and relax? That's not a place of tranquility. So you kind of have to give yourself the gift of redden up. You know how to red up a room? You got to clean it up, honey. It's a pigsty up in here, and now you're an anxious pig, and it could be very simply improved upon just by cleaning, just by decluttering. If you look at something that your ex gave you and you're like, oh, I love that painting, but I always think of that son of a bitch. Take that painting to Goodwill or take it out to the backyard and set it on fire. I'm just saying, get it the fuck out of your house. I'm just saying, you owe it to yourself to get rid of things that make you feel negative. If you hate the color orange and you have an orange couch, like, it's not really like, hey, come sit on me and meditate. Like, you don't really pick up that vibe. It's superficial and materialistic, but I know that is part of who we are, and I've had the experience of noticing how spaces and rooms make me feel when they have too much stuff in them. And one time we had to get our house painted to like cover up the lead paint and stuff. And so they do one room at a time, which meant you had to take everything out of the one room, shove it into the other room so they could paint that room. Well, it made me realize how much stuff I had and how much, I really was like, oh, this is just not making me happy at all to have this. And when I come in here, I'm upset, and I needed something extreme to help me motivate, to get rid of things. So anyways, now that I have more clean spaces and things picked up and nothing laying on the floor and very little on my counters and shelves, and it's one, easier to clean, but two, also gives more of a tranquil feeling. Like, even if it is covered in dust, because I forgot to do that this month, it seems calm. It seems like a peaceful room, So anyways, just do a little reevaluation of your surroundings and see if you can make a space that is tranquil and relaxing. See if you can clean out that one room where it can be a start, where you can go in there and sit, and I don't know, everything's like the color you want it. Maybe you've always wanted a white room with a white chair and a white pillow and a white blanket and a white fuzzy rug. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just so calming to you because that's what you want. Maybe for another person, you want a darker room. Do you know, like, whatever is more tranquil to you. Lots of plants, right? Just you walk in there and you just love that space, and it helps you to tap into peace, tap into serenity, tap into tranquility, tap into joy in that peaceful place, because there's really nothing negative in there except you. But once you walk in there, the intentions are set for that space, and you sink into the tranquil vibe. We all need a quiet place to relax and recharge. So dedicate a peaceful space in your home to doing just that. It doesn't need to be a massive space. A single chair that you can fall into and relax can be enough. So like a rocking chair or something, or whatever. By a window, by a plant. It's like, there you go. That's your spot to chill out. A calm exterior will help you foster inner peace, and a tranquil mind is one of growth. So yeah, I think this is just perfect with our herb of the week, skullcap, who really wants us to meditate, who really wants us to calm our mind. When we can get into that energy, we will manifest more tranquility in our life. And the question with this card is, where can I create a tranquil space in my home, even temporarily? So it's like, if your home is just out of control, can you just create like that one corner, one half of a room. Like, yeah, maybe the rest of the room is stacked to the ceiling with boxes that you have yet to go through. But just give yourself that one spot, space, corner, room, and then let it grow. And let the peace in your mind grow, the calmness in your mind grow. Let the peacefulness in your heart grow. That's investing in tranquility. That's manifesting more tranquility. Giving yourself a place, because you are a physical being still. Giving your place a spot, giving yourself a spot to tap into that energy. Then, you know, once you learn how to do that, you can be anywhere and access that. You know, it's like you're on campus, you just go off by yourself for a minute, sink down into that feeling that you have accustomed yourself to, that you've conditioned yourself into knowing, into connecting with. So that's really cool. And that will help you stay in the present moment. That will help you calm down, right? That will help you believe in yourself, like Skullcap also says this week. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can manifest more tranquility. And then inspire everyone else around you to get into that peaceful, serene, tranquil place within. All right, now we have only one more card. Yeah, it's like just boom, boom, boom. Which kind of surprised me because I'm looking at my $1,000 shelf of Oracle cards. And even though, like, I was like, I don't know if we ever really use the word tranquility or not. Like, and yeah, I didn't. All of my cards were from in my drawer, all my Irby decks. And I was kind of a little surprised I didn't even have like one other card that said tranquility, but they say other things like peace and serenity, and you know, they dance around it. It's one of those words you can probably use here and there and switch it up, but hey, it is worth talking about, even if it is just the same damn thing we talked about with serenity. It doesn't hurt, okay? It doesn't hurt, you know, because it's a good skill set. So red clover is a pretty interesting plant to be on tranquility. You know, we've hung out with red clover before. She taught us to go with the flow, right? Let go of stuff, let go of the old. And that's what tranquility is also saying, like, hey, if something totally has bad vibes all over it, or you just don't like your space, or you just really don't like your state of mind, your anxiety, your anxiousness, it's like you just seem unable to relax, then you have to make intentions to manifest more tranquility. So it's like this beautiful tranquility tree with the blues and greens, perfect colors to maybe accent a room. You know, like surround yourself with beautiful things that bring you joy, or just clean up because you know the mess does not bring you joy. Message from tranquility. All right. So, red clover, red clover, why don't you come over? Red clover helps support a sense of clarity, individuality, and self-awareness in the midst of our chaotic and often negative world. So she comes in with the energy of tranquility because she is a calm and steady presence, helping you to remain balanced and to think and act from your center of truth despite whatever may be taking place around you. So when we can manifest more tranquility in our lives, even if it's just in our off hours, even if it's just once or twice a day, it's a good investment because it's going to help us deal with the chaotic stuff going on. It's going to help us come back to center. It's going to help us stay grounded. stay calm, stay clear. You know, it's like, oh God, you just like have that moment where the energy's like, I gotta make a decision. Whew. Tranquility. Since you've been manifesting more of it in the evenings, every morning, you know, when you get in your car, you take a deep breath and you smell your essential oils that you've got in there, and you're just like, okay, I'm good. And then you can drive home on that freeway, and yeah, everyone else is just acting so crazy, driving like maniacs, but you are tranquil. You're not letting it get to you. You can just stay focused even though there's a lot of craziness going on around you. Maybe everybody else is stressed out. Everybody else is hyped up, but you are calm. You're peaceful. You are tranquil. So that is manifesting more tranquility. Do I have anything of my own to add? I don't know. I mean, I love tranquility because nobody really loves to be stressed or in a panic attack or an anxiety attack or overwhelmed, you know, like it, I don't know, like I think tranquility should not be knocked, because it's like I did kind of knock it yesterday. I wasn't knocking tranquility yesterday. I was saying, like, let's have fun. Like, just because we're spiritual, we don't have to be serious, you know what I mean? And it's like, just because you're tranquil doesn't mean you're not going to get anything done or have any fun. Like, I just feel like tranquility to me means like nobody's going to rock my boat. Nobody's going to stir me up or get me going. Nothing's going to rattle me. Like, I can still do everything, get everything done, have fun. Like, I could even run around and be silly, but still have a place of tranquility that I always carry within me. So it's like, yeah, we did focus a lot on a space, your house, your rooms, your corners, your cars, like creating tranquil spaces, physical places. But truly, we all know this, that where we want to have the best seat in the house for tranquility is within us. Let me blast in here with some loud music to ruin all the tranquility that we just built up for ourselves. Thanks for hanging out with me. Manifesting more tranquility is a fantastic idea because, yeah, we do need to act from our center of truth despite whatever might be taking place around us. I want to be balanced. You want to be balanced. We all want to be calm. We all want to be peaceful and serene and clear and self-aware so that we don't fall into some energy that we didn't mean to because we weren't coming from our place of power. Ooh, maybe that's it. It's like manifesting more tranquility will put us in a calm, connected place where we can access our own power, knowing ourselves, being our individuals, you know. So anyways, that's it, y'all. Manifest more tranquility. It's a real good idea. When in doubt, just end it like an old country dude. Okay. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.